Hello, I'm Kathy Greven from Greven & Co. We are financial strategists for life for our clients, where we like to create wealth using accounting and financial planning strategies. And today I'm joined by Hannah Palmer from the Social Greven Co., which is a digital marketing media company formed by Hannah. Welcome, Hannah.
Hello, Kathy. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. I've got a few questions for you, but before I delve deeply into anything, I wanted to know what got you into marketing
What got me into marketing?
or digital marketing, to be
Yes,
specific.
I know. Well, my mum grew up as a graphic designer. Well, she didn't grow up as a graphic designer, but when computers became a thing, she started in websites and graphic design and a lot of artistry. It's very creative like that. And I think I've always kind of followed in her footsteps a little bit. And she does more mainstream marketing, whereas I started to dabble with social media. I grew up with it.
True.
Us kids were on Tumblr trying to make everything aesthetic. So I think it comes down to the aesthetics of everything.
Okay.
It's what got me into it. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously you're loving it because we work together.
Yes.
So, and that's a good thing. But what sort of keeps you there?
What keeps me there? I think it's the strategy, and it's knowing that I help a lot of businesses get that goal of whatever they want to achieve in their business. So whether they're trying to gain leads, sell a product, and how we kind of work around that and sell it on socials and helping people at the end of the day, because I'm taking a big what can be a stress reliever in their business out of the picture.
Okay. And what sort of, well, that leads me to my first question. What sort of platforms can we work on?
Oh, the platforms are endless these days. There's a lot of Pinterest ads going around at the moment.
Okay.
A lot of TikTok ads. And I think what a lot of business owners struggle to kind of deal with is what platform is right for them.
Correct.
At the end of the day, because there's so many. So everyone kind of gets a little bit overwhelmed with the idea of they need to be on every single platform possible from the very beginning. But it really comes down to just defining what your key audience is and where they sit on. So you find that
there is marketing involved.
There is a lot of strategy involved in Facebook posting, LinkedIn, Instagram. And although some platforms are joined together, say like for Meta, which is joined Instagram and Facebook, they work together. They're also very different platforms themselves. So it's a whole world of things out there.
And how many people are actually on socials? Because I had some guy this morning talking to him, who's an economist and fund manager. He is not on socials at all.
No.
But he is on LinkedIn.
He's on LinkedIn, see?
So there's one social, isn't it?
Different businesses need to achieve different things. True. And when you need to achieve different things, that's when you have to think about what platform is suited for your business goals and for your consumers.
Yes.
So for someone like you, Kathy, I'll just use you as an example.
Why not? I'm a good guinea pig.
In the accounting industry and focusing on a lot of self-managed super fund clients, a lot of your clients dwell on Facebook because it usually has that kind of 45 to 50 plus generation that have dwelled on the app for a long, long time now.
Yes.
Whereas anyone younger probably doesn't really have the funds to hire an accountant or they're not really interested in self-managed super funds at these days. So they would be likely to sit on Instagram.
Right.
But in saying that, they can work very well cohesively together.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay. So when we're talking platforms, because, you know, I can go back 15 years and the platforms were different.
MSN and MySpace.
Look at that. These platforms are now becoming our shop fronts.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
And businesses, instead of going to the shopping mall, you're looking at your different...
You're looking at Instagram.
And
I do it a lot, especially for shopping for clothes and shoes and everything like that. I want to see how it looks on the model first on the Instagram.
Okay.
So you kind of see, like what I like to explain these days to people is you have to think as, especially Instagram, as your first point of call, and that's your first view to a new consumer.
Right.
That could be a potential buyer or client of your business.
Okay.
They're going to look at that first and go, are they legit? How many followers do they have?
Yes.
Are they well known? Are there any reviews? Are any of my friends that I follow following them as well? So it's building that trust and having a really good display of portfolio on that page as a first point of call before they even click through to your website. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we build on.
That's what you're building on, the content.
And in regards to the content, how accurate or honest or true do you have to be now with AI and things like that? I mean, you know, there's things I see on different platforms and I think, is that real?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I'm even guilty of it myself. I'll be scrolling things late at night, you know, doom scrolling, looking at memes, showing my partner, oh my gosh, look at this. And he goes, Hannah, that's AI. So even I'm falling ill of the AI.
Wow.
You cannot, the AI is so clever these days, you can't tell what's real and what's not sometimes. But you can start to tell easily in captions if it is AI, because it has that standard tone that it spits out. Lots of emojis, lots of dashes. It's kind of the key takeaways at the moment. AI is spitting out a lot of overuse of the same things.
Okay.
So unless you're taking AI as an inspo piece and then creating it yourself,
Right.
or telling the AI your branding and your tone and your messaging,
right,
it's a very easy giveaway if what you're posting is AI or not.
So how can a business use social and AI together to sort of promote but keep that authenticity?
So when you're building a post, say for Instagram or Facebook or whatever,
Yes.
and you're trying to have an idea for something, like I need a Tuesday post idea,
Yeah.
think about what you want to promote, put that into the AI with as much business info as you can as possible. The more info you give the AI, the more it's going to learn,
Right.
and the faster it's going to remember your details as well. That's the one thing you have to be careful with as well. It stores a lot of memory.
It does.
On the AI.
It
So it's one thing to be mindful of. But you can really tailor the AI to basically be your PA if you want it to be.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a massive time saver, and I think that's where everyone's kind of going at the moment, and it's probably why a lot of designers these days, the employment market is not quite there for designers at the moment, because a lot of people are using AI to save the money.
Yes.
Which is a massive thing.
It
So it's
is.
creating that authenticity, but still using AI as a little bit of a backup source and not relying on it.
But that's the paid AI,
That's
isn't
the
it?
paid AI.
Not the free stuff.
No.
They tell us never, ever put any personal information.
No.
Full disclosure disclaimer here.
Full
no
disclaimer.
personal stuff. No client data. No nothing.
No nothing in
no
the AI.
No body measurements. No nothing.
No photos.
Exactly. Otherwise, it's all going to come back.
It will. Everything on the internet stays on the internet. That's what I grew up with my mum saying. Be very, very careful, because it will stay on the internet.
Absolutely.
And she was right.
It does.
Yeah.
No matter what, even if you've deleted a picture or anything like
Still stays on there.
It still stays on there
Yeah.
as a memory. So, and, you know, one of the questions I've got for you, which I won't jump into now, but it's talking about how old do you allow children to start using social media.
It's a really big topic at the moment too.
And, you know, looking at pictures of children and things like that. So we'll save that for a bit later. I just want to sort of drill down on businesses and how they can be authentic, how they can be generated as a trusted